Hi, my name is Gwen. For most of my life, I used Windows boxes to connect to the internet as my personal computer to play games, work, and whatnot. But about a year ago, I decided I wanted to switch. I switched to a Mac, and one of the primary reasons was so that I could have a Unix shell without going through shenanigans to set it up. So I did, I switched, and I loved it. But there's one little problem. When you click on the terminal, you get this little tiny screen with stark white, black font, and it's tiny. Well, it's tiny to me. When you're younger, it's not so tiny, but it is now. And I don't like it, so I need to change it. So you go into Settings, Terminal Settings, and go into Profiles, and pick some that look better for you. So Homebrew, I don't like at all. Man Page is a good start, and Ocean's a good start. So I'm going to start with Ocean, and I'm going to go Duplicate Profile. I'm going to call it blue and white. Now the only reason I'm duplicating this is just to change the name, really, because if you go through and delete them all, you can restore defaults from profiles, and it's not that big of a deal. I've done it a lot. So I have that blue one, and I'm going to work with this yellow one here, this Man Page. So I'm going to duplicate that one, and I'm going to call that yellow and purple. Okay. Now, for simplicity's sake here, I'm going to delete a few of these other ones. Ooh, I really don't like that one. Okay, so I have a few here now. Blue and white. Let's see what it looks like. Colors aren't bad. Again, little tiny font. I'm going to go here in this blue and white one. I'm going to change the font to 18, which might sound crazy, but it works for me. Then I'm going to go over here into Windows, and I'm going to make it 90 instead, and 25. It's just easy numbers for me. I'm going to do the same in the yellow one, the yellow and purple, 90 and 25. Make sure they match up. Yep. Then on the yellow one, I'm going to come here and change these colors a bit because you didn't see it yet, but it's very yellow. I don't want it quite as yellow. I want kind of a cream. Not that stark white, but not so yellow. So I click on that. I'm going to go to the color wheel, and I'm just going to come down just a little towards the center and get it a little more creamy. And you can see there, it's a little more creamy. And change the font to purple. I like that purple just fine. Okay, let's remember to change here the font to 18. Change there, so we got 18, purple, it's all good. Okay, let's see what they look like. Blue and white, nice. And yellow and purple. I like that a lot better than it was. Okay, I'm going to put them on top of each other. I like this. I'm going to save this layout because as it is right now, if I start up again, I'm just going to get that white box again. But I'm going to make this easier. I like this layout. So I'm going to go over here, Windows, save Windows as a group, and I'm going to call it Gwen's Coding Screens. Then I'm going to set here, use window group when terminal starts. Okay, if I cancel out, go back into terminal, there they are. Now you can have multiple terminals, multiple groups and stuff. You can save out, you could have one that's 4 different colors here and save it out. You can do whatever. You can change it over here. If you want just the one profile, you could say start with basic, but when I saved it out that way, it changed it to Gwen's Coding Screens here, and it had the window group. You can create more window groups. If you go over here, you can put them in there. And this just makes it a lot easier for me to use. I hope that helps you.